So this is from the, I got this in Smashville, Tennessee at Canarchy Festival next to the Craft Brewers Guild. Sorry, the Craft Brewer Convention in National Craft Brewer Convention. This is Hop Rising Double IPA, a mighty hop lover's dream. Hop Rising adds malt backbone to an intense Imperial IPA. This insanely smooth, dry hopped ale has everything. 9%, 72 IBUs, and yes, that's our master brewer Jason Stock pitching it in our label. There you go.
Welcome to the Tapping Out Show. My name is Jeremy. This is Matt, and we're going to do Hop Rising. So Matt picked this up out in Tennessee at the Craft Brewers Guild Convention. Try to say that 3 times fast.
I got this at the Canarchy Festival, which was right outside the National Brewers Convention in Nashville, Tennessee. I tried this beer, and I asked him if I can take one to go because I liked it and I wanted him to try it because it's a malty double IPA. So if you know us, you know we like the red IPAs, and he's kind of a little baby when it comes to hops sometimes. So as as you brewers know, the malts is a good way to kind of chop that up a little bit.
I'm not too scared of it. The reason I'm scared of it is because he was
I brought it across so many states.
Yeah, he's so excited that he got this from Nashville, which is funny because he brought it back a couple, but it's actually got a little bit of a red tint to it.
In Canarchy is actually I don't know if it's a coalition, but it's a bunch of different breweries that kind of work together.
Maybe a guild.
And the Canarchy Festival was awesome. The first night I got there, they were playing the Big Lebowski. They had a bunch of different beers. Every night had different sponsors. They had a bunch of food. They had different music. They were playing the Predators playoff games. I mean, it was just a really cool. I mean, they don't do stuff like that out here in California during the week, at least, right? I mean, it was awesome. I mean, the beers were decently priced. I mean, it was a really cool way to get a taste of Nashville. So this is from Squatters Craft Beers.
So, right off the bat, which is funny because he brought up the amber, mix between IPAs. It's got an amber color.
Yeah, it says a malt backbone to it.
So. Well, I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean it's an amber beer.
Well, it almost looks like a red IPA. That's kind of why I picked it.
I
tried a lot of beers out there, and this is one that I was able to bring back that I thought would kind of go into the mixture of we try to find beers that blend our 2 different styles and all into one beer. So I thought this one would kind of pretty close to that.
It's funny because I don't really smell hops either. I actually kind of do smell malt. It's got decent carb on it. I mean, the carbonation's not bad. It's kind of intriguing because of the fact that it's a double IPA and you don't smell hops at all. Like that's something.
Yeah, this is a 9% beer. And it doesn't smell like hops. It's an IPA,
and it's got IBUs that are past.
And
50.
it's got a pretty
72
decent number of IBUs on it. This is from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Really?
Yeah.
Cheers. Really?
You like it?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not a double IPA.
9%.
It's not a double IPA. That doesn't taste like a double. I mean, come on.
It's that malty backbone. Well, the reason why I brought this back, I tried a lot of beers when I was out there, and it was one of those things where you know how it is. You try something, you're like, okay, I remember this one. And eventually, you try. It's like I was like a kid in a candy store. Eventually, right? Tried so many different things. There was only so many beers that I was able to get my hands on to bring back home, and this is one of the ones that I thought would kind of mix our styles together. And the fact that it's 9% and it's that drinkable,
well,
is amazing. I mean, I was pretty drunk when I first tried it already. I'm not gonna lie, because there was a lot of beer and liquor and everything flowing, and before I even made it to the Canarchy Festival. But when I tried this beer, I told them I need to have this beer. I need to take it back. I explained the situation. We're gonna taste this on our show. They told me what I had to do to be able to take one. But this is the one of the few beers I picked out of all the beers that I tried that I thought that me and him need to try together.
You know, it's weird though. Like, I almost want to write these guys and just tell them to say it's a red double IPA. Like, it's got an amber color. It's got a heavy malt, good carb. It's not. I mean, let's face it. For 9% alcohol, this is not.
Yeah, the malt. See, that's the thing though. Is the malt just chops that hops out, that hop flavor out, and doesn't remind you that you're at 9%. When I went to Nashville and I went to National Brewers Convention, I tried IPAs from all over the United States, and none of them touched the California coast. And I made sure that those are the ones that I tried first. This beer, if I remember correctly, these guys are not distributed in California yet. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to get my hands on it, because there's, just like anything in life, there's so many things out there, you don't even know about yet that are available. And I tried so many different beers, and I really wanted to bring this one back so we can try it on camera and so you can try it, because even though I was pretty buzzed when I tried it, I remembered that this was I tried a lot of IPAs where they're mostly, something, you would have liked some of the IPAs I like, but I mean, this was the one that really meshed our styles together. And that's kind of what we try to mix with the red IPA and everything. He's the malty guy and I'm the hoppy guy, so that's how it kind of works. So our friends in Utah here at Squatters, from the Canarchy Club, definitely hit it out of the park there.
No, yeah, they did. To the point where, you know what sucks? Because we've done this so much tonight. 1 out of 5. 5 being the best. I'm giving this a 5. And you know what sucks is, because here's the thing.
I'm giving it a 5 too. I mean,
okay.
We've done a lot of reviews and
tonight.
We've been drinking a while, and we've given a lot of 5s, so we kind of feel like little bitches for giving it out. No, because we don't like to give out 5s, because you're saving it for that really good stuff. But you know what?
It's really good
We've
stuff.
had a lot of really good stuff tonight, and
We have.
This is a really good beer. I transported this damn thing in my bag. I held on to it. I'm surprised. I mean, it was really hard for me.
I'm
to
surprised it
drink
didn't
this
pop
beer.
in the airplane.
I'm surprised I didn't drink this beer on the journey that it took all the way from Tennessee. I've been sitting on it for about 2 weeks now since I got back. So, I'm glad that I saved it. I actually forgot about it for a while, and I knew that when I tried this beer that I had to bring it back.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad you did.
And now I remember why, now that I'm drinking it. And hopefully our friends at Squatters are going to start selling these bad boys in Southern California so we can add it to our repertoire.
Anyways, so Hop Rising, 5 out of 5 from the Tapping Out Show. It's a good beer. Besides that, we're going to finish these out. If you want to email us, it's info@tappingoutshow.com. And then it's going to be all one word, Tapping Out Show, if you want to look us up on social media. You guys have a good night.